You're listening to Nobody Listens to Jay, a podcast that nobody listens to.
Okay, so we have Sylvia here today. He's going to teach us some healthy food options. So go ahead, Sylvia, take it away.
Well, I was going to say before we do that, let's do a little background. Like, how do we know Sylvia?
We know Sylvia because I went to high school with her.
Hey.
And how long has it been? We've been friends for a really long time.
Gosh.
That's my kimchi lover.
Yeah. I think it's been almost 20 years, no?
Has it?
Because we met in 2000 or 2001 or something like that.
I was born in 1999. I'm 20 right now.
Yeah, I've known you since you were born.
So it was like what?
She was
probably there. No, because I'm younger than you, so it was 2020. I mean,
it is 2020.
Girl, that's embarrassing.
2002. Okay, 2002.
2002? Oh, 18 years. Damn.
So 18 years, yeah.
Ew.
Shut up! I got dyslexia. That shit flipped on me. Okay.
Girl, you need to get your life right. Good thing we got Sylvia here.
That's our segment for today. Get your life right.
Yeah.
With Sylvia.
So the first thing I guess we can do is talk about the different recipes that I prepared. So I have recipes that are or can be vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free. So that way people I know, they try to watch what they eat. They do different diets like paleo. They do the one with
keto.
Keto. So this kind of helps you become aware of what you're putting into your body, and because you are the one that prepared it, you feel better about what you're eating, and you don't feel as guilty as opposed to like processed foods and things like that. People think that, I'm just gonna buy this because it's already pre-made, but it's healthy. It's not really healthy because there are a lot of chemicals, preservatives in there that can be harmful to your body. So you just want to, be aware and get your shit together.
Get your
life straight. I was like, no.
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, do it. Fuck damn.
I'm so nervous.
Don't be.
Nowadays, you could just like say whatever. This is not television.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Julia's like, okay, bad idea.
No,
I don't even cuss like that.
Okay.
I'll try not to cuss.
Okay.
Okay, so I have my little list here. Let me look at it. So we're gonna start off with like a pasta dish. Then I incorporated chicken, of course, because meats are kind of like cuts of meats. They've been really fine when I go to Costco. So you kind of have to work with, what you have.
Whatever you could get. Yeah.
Exactly. And I saw an abundance today when I went to Costco of salmon. So I think that's really good. It does help you get your healthy fats in, like your omega-3s. And then I also want to do like a little side dish because, you need a little something crunchy on the side there. And then just like a nice vegan or like vegetarian gluten-free dessert. So that way, after you eat all of that food, you don't feel as guilty eating dessert because it's not going to have that many calories.
Right. Okay.
I'm excited to see what it is because
like
I've been getting
nervous.
It's okay. I feel you. I know you're the only one talking. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, should I practice in the mirror before I do?
I was telling them, I was like, Sylvia is so serious about this, so you guys gotta be.
No, like I'm actually really excited to hear all this because like.
No, yeah, I'm excited.
I'm really intrigued.
Well, I typed everything out too, so then I can send you guys the recipes and you can kind of distribute if you want to.
Oh, that's nice.
And the ingredients as well as the directions of how to make it. Hey, so
we can post that up on Instagram.
Oh yeah. Okay.
when the episode hits.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll just email it to Eugene, and then you can mix
Yeah,
and
that's
match
fine.
powder. So and I have pictures, I think, so I can send you pictures.
Oh, nice. I like pictures.
Me too.
I'm a visual learner, you know, I'm a little slow. I gotta see
I can't
it.
read.
Yeah.
Gotta look
Okay.
at a picture.
First one is butternut squash linguine. So this one you can adjust it, like the ingredients, to be vegan, vegetarian, and of course gluten-free. So with butternut squash linguine, I really like one pot dishes because I don't like that complicated shit where it's like, okay, you have to roast this for whatever, and then now you have to
Yeah.
add this slowly and mix it. Like, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Okay, these days I'm
Yeah.
babysitting 2 kids and I'm about to lose my grip a little bit. So make it easy, one pot and make it done. So this one you only need butternut squash. Of course, you need onions and garlic to kind of flavor it because we like flavor. Then you use either veggie stock, chicken stock, or coconut milk if you want something a little bit creamier,
Ooh.
like for those like,
Oh.
you know, colder days.
Yeah.
And then you season it with salt and black pepper. And then you can either use linguine, which is really good because the sauce will stick to that flat noodle as opposed to like a thin spaghetti. Or you can use, of course, gluten-free like brown rice or quinoa pasta, whatever they want to pick. And then if you want to feel a little bit fancy, you know, you can add some fried sage. So that way it gives a
Okay.
little bit of color on top. Do you want me to go through how to make it?
Well, let me ask you. So you said you put quinoa with the pasta too?
There's like a quinoa pasta. So the pasta, instead of being made out of like flour, it's made out of quinoa. So
Oh, I didn't know they had quinoa noodles.
Mhm.
What? I didn't know that.
They have brown rice pasta. They have a lot of different choices. So people
I'm
who
about to.
gluten-free or need to be gluten-free, then they can opt for that. You know, different.
Oh, I wish I knew they had quinoa noodles. I would have been making my spaghetti noodles with quinoa noodles.
Yeah, but it is a little bit drier though. You have to make sure that you really cook it thoroughly. If not, it becomes like kind of hard and crunchy, you know? It's not like
Okay.
that good like al dente. It's like you
Oh,
cook
because
it.
I eat quinoa, but I don't know. I be making it mushy. But
I like it too. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I think Trader Joe's should have it. They have a lot of different pasta options.
okay. So why don't you just tell us the other
Dishes.
meal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the next one is going to be like a pecan or walnut crusted salmon. So whatever you have at home, you can probably use almonds too.
Okay, because I have almonds.
Nuts would go well with salmon. I mean, to each his own, but pecan or walnut I think is your best choice.
Okay.
This one, again, you're going to throw all of this into a food processor so that way it becomes really fine. If you don't have a food processor, just chop that shit up really good with it.
Oh.
Make sure you have a good knife too. Don't be buying that cheap stuff on Amazon.
I have almond flour. Does that work
Well,
or
no,
no?
you want the actual nuts.
Yeah, you want the nut.
Oh, okay. I need the nut. Okay.
Yeah, you always need the nut.
It's been a minute.
I sent
So
her a
you-
meme about something like that.
Oh, did you? I'll look at it later because, yeah, it probably pertains to my life right now. So here you use either walnuts or pecan or almonds, then lemon rind, and then a little bit of brown sugar, which people can omit if they don't want that extra sugar, but there is no other sugar but other than that. Then you have parsley. You can use either extra virgin olive oil, or coconut oil. So I know some people like to cook with, you know, coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, whatever they want to pick, just like a drizzle. And then of course your salt and pepper, and then your salmon fillets. All you have to do, like pat it dry, season it with salt and pepper, a little bit of lemon juice to get rid of that fishy smell. And my favorite is you put, I know a lot of people don't like mustard apparently, but you kind of coat it with mustard on top, which you can't taste at all. So like Dijon mustard,
Okay.
coating kind of stick to it.
Yeah, okay.
Pop it in the oven, bake it for like 350 for about like 14 minutes, depending on your oven. And then if you really want a nice like golden crust, you can just broil it for 2 to 3 minutes and then it's done. And salmon, you should really be eating it kind of medium well-ish. It doesn't have to be like fully, because some people get kind of like icky about like, oh, it's not fully cooked, but you eat sushi, right? So it's, if it's like a medium well to like well, then yeah, it's still.
Are you baking it? Like, how long do you put it in the oven for then?
About 14 minutes.
Oh, okay, because when
so
I
funny?
bake
She just said it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I did not hear you say bake it.
Yeah, she
Did you say 14 minutes? Oh. I'm all like, yeah, salmon.
Okay, but how do you bake it?
No, I just wanted to know the timing. I wanted to know the timing because I put my salmon in for like 10 minutes and it'll be already cooked. And it's like the big long one that you get at Costco.
Yeah.
But is it kind of like a flatter salmon as opposed to one that's a little bit more like
the thicker one? Yeah, it's the flatter one.
Yeah,
so
that's why it takes a minute. So it really depends on the thickness of the salmon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you said 14, and I was like, oh, well, that's gonna be cooked more. So yeah.
So you're right, though. It depends on the thickness of it. But you just want to make sure that when you do cook it, what I like to do, I portion it beforehand. Because if you do want to meal prep, the best way to portion is 4-ounce portions. So if you get like a scale, from Bed Bath & Beyond, you use that 20% coupon, you can get one for really cheap, but it does come in handy. Even though it's expired, you can use that coupon. Don't take it.
Bed Bath & Beyond needs to pay her.
Yeah, right?
That was so detailed.
Hey.
You're so experienced.
Well, tell us your background. Why you know all this stuff about food.
Well, I mean, if you want to go back, like way back of why I started, it's because I don't know if anyone knows Jacques Tour. So he is known as.
I know him.
Yes, I watched him.
Nailed it.
Yeah, something. Whatever he did, like on Saturday before you had to have cable, I will watch him, and I'm like.
Oh, I didn't even know he had a show. The fuck?
Yeah.
By himself.
He has, you should be able to find on YouTube.
What's his name?
Jacques Torres.
A-C.
He's from Nailed It.
S. Is he?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's from Nailed It.
That was my shit because we never had cable.
Wait.
So that's why
How do I spell his name?
Jacques.
Jacques. And then Tor, but it's like Taurus,
And he would inspire.
Well,
he's so inspiring.
I need to go on Nailed It. I want to go to Nail. I want to go on that show. Nailed It.
That would be actually really fun to be on a show.
You make money for like 10K just doing a half-ass job or like trying your best.
Yep.
You just have to be better than everyone. So
exactly. But can you imagine if we were on there? We'd be like, oh my God.
I know. My dyslexia will kick in so bad. And I'd be like, I can't read this recipe.
Too much pressure.
But I you know what? I just want to win the part where they give you all of the baking tools. And I'd be like, I'm good. So do that.
You'll be set. Because like when you're full set, it's just like you can do anything with it,
Yeah.
And it's expensive. Yeah.
My goal is to get a KitchenAid mixer.
Oh my gosh. Get one during Black Friday. That's when they actually have sales.
The on sale ones.
Yeah, because Bed Bath won't let you use the 20% on KitchenAid. I know this.
That is your store.
Someone goes to Bed Bath.
So,
Yeah.
no, I went to Sears.com on Black Friday, and they actually have sales on the KitchenAid. So
I didn't even know Sears was still open.
They're on the
Wow.
out. Yeah, they're
Online.
closing.
Anyways, okay.
just order online. They'll ship it.
Yeah.
You'll get the
Oh,
discount.
they still have it online? Oh, everything's online now, so.
Yeah.
That's why stores are closing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know Jeff Bezos is supposed to become a trillionaire in a few years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought he already did it, but yeah.
I think he's gonna be because of all the people. And you know what? I'm one of those contributors to his trillions of dollars.
Yep.
Too.
I just ordered something off Amazon today.
Oh, I think I got your package, Jack.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna put it in the garage.
Anyways,
But
we keep getting
go-
off track.
I know,
Jack
I'm sorry.
Torres.
Go ahead, Sylvia. I'm sorry.
My background. And then I ended up going to Le Cordon Bleu, and I got my culinary degree, or should I say certificate? I don't know what they call it. Then I
Let's
went
get
to
All right, go ahead.
What?
Julia's so interested. Go ahead.
Yeah, right.
I am. I wouldn't have said it if I wasn't. Y'all are haters.
I mean, it was fun though, because then I ended
Embarrassing? No, just kidding.
Y'all are haters. That's it.
I'm sorry, Sylvia.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm
Let's,
sorry.
let's let her talk.
Oh my god. And then I was a line cook, a prep cook. I started my own meal prep business. I did like cakes and stuff on the side, wedding cakes. And then went to hospitality, but in like food and beverage. So yeah, I've been in it professionally for about, I think, 5-6 years.
Wow, that's
That's
a long time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought it was longer.
Well, I've been cooking for a long time, but then like actual career-wise, because I've been all over the map, you know?
No,
Yeah.
it's true. You're a good cook because remember we came over to your house and this lady cooked up like it looked like one of the Korean restaurants. Like she had like the spring roll and it was all nice with the little shrimp and everything. I was like, wow. I was like, you made this for real? How did I not know this?
Wait, the
was
one,
so
the house
good.
here right now in
House.
undisclosed location? Yes, okay.
Undisclosed.
Okay.
Jack's cutting that off.
I got you.
Oh my god.
I'll cut that out. It's or I'll bleep it.
No, it's
You should
not.
it.
It's okay. It's close enough.
Questions. Do you still do like meal
my
prepping
God.
for people?
Well, I was thinking about doing it out here, but I don't know.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and I just signed up to go to. Well, I just got accepted into American University for their MBA program.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
I might just have to be a stripper on the side to pay for school. Beverage might have to wait a little bit.
Just be a sugar baby. You're fine.
Yeah, you know they got sugardaddy.com.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, my friend got her bills paid through that.
I had my friend do that too.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
You know, people buy like pictures of feet and shit, belly buttons. Y'all better sell your belly buttons.
Our fans.
Okay,
don't
let
get
me-
I have
Okay,
a
let me tell
question.
you. Okay,
Joy
go ahead.
first.
What if I said that
Did
I
you sell your
signed
belly
up-
button?
What if I signed up for those one time?
Which
But
one?
it
get
didn't
money?
work out. It
Sugar
didn't
daddy?
work out.
Sugar baby?
I was
Sugar
trying to
daddy.
be a virtual sugar baby as soon as I turned 18.
What do you mean it didn't work out? Did you not want to commit to their request?
I couldn't be. The website I used wouldn't. You're not allowed to be a virtual sugar baby.
You have to be a in-person sugar baby?
Well, you don't have to be in person. You just can't make it known that you're a virtual sugar baby.
Oh, that's weird.
So
Well,
you
I
just keep
mean,
it secret.
times. Yeah, and you know, right now
That's
we're
weird.
And I think they can make the exception. You can be a virtual sugar baby.
Okay, well, let me tell you something, because you know
I'm not
be
doing
weird
it.
as fuck.
Just so you know.
It's okay. I don't care if you do.
I'm gonna do it.
But
Yo.
if I could do it, I would fucking do it, because I'm lazy as fuck and I don't want to do shit.
What do you mean?
They just want you to
do
talk
it?
to them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
well,
feel
I'm
some
just-
type of way.
They don't even ask for
I'm-
pictures sometimes. I mean, I
well,
don't
I'm
know.
saying I almost did one in. It was like Craigslist back then. I
Oh, don't
think
do
they had-
Craigslist. That's scary. They gonna
Well,
kill
no,
you.
but no. The thing is, they just want pictures of your feet, and there was one. I
That's
think my
all
other
you
friend.
had to do, though.
My other friend, I don't want to say her name, but she was telling me, she's like, yeah, he just wants your underwear that you just wore.
Yeah.
Just give it to him. He'll pay you money. And I'm like, oh, well, I need some money. No, I was kidding.
Do you know those videos where it'll be like people like recording themselves and they're like, this crazy person just like talked to me at the cut asking if he could see a boob for $50. He was right over there. She has the $50 bill in her hand.
Yeah.
Those are funny.
She was like, is he desperate? But he's over there. But he... That's
Oh my
Jean.
God.
That would be me.
Sure. I was like, if you can't touch me, go. Pop. I was like, give me my 50. Pop.
Oh my God.
No, yeah, man. Let's sell our feet.
I know.
Yeah.
People are weird.
I don't like the way you said that. You made it sound like we have to cut off our feet.
Let's sell our feet.
I mean, we might. Shit might get weird, guys. It's
Just
okay.
be some weird stuff, man.
Oh my God.
Some people are just weird, but hey, if you're going to pay me, sure, why not?
I know.
It's weirder than you think.
Is it? I mean, it's just snapping a few pictures. Of
I mean,
and you know, just send them.
never mind. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
If Aaron says it's okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I guess.
I had a weird experience with feet pictures.
I had a weird experience, somebody in BART fantasizing about my feet. Okay.
Like, did you give somebody a foot job or something?
Remember, Jack, you were there.
I was there? Where? What happened?
When we were in BART station, and this guy had like a big Sky vodka in his bag. He just put that and put it in his Slurpee his cup, that big gulp, and
Oh
like
my
drank
God.
it, remember?
When we got
And
off?
then we were in the BART station sitting down inside.
BART station.
Their
It's like a metro
transportation-
station.
Yeah.
Where?
But
in the day.
he looked at my feet. He was like, your feet is beautiful. Like first he was like, you have the most beautiful feet. Like first he was calm. I'm like, oh, thanks. And he was telling Vinny, he was like, that's your feet. You better love that feet. That feet look like. He got closer and closer. I was just like, oh.
I don't remember this.
It was just like, I was like, oh my God. I saw him with a bottle of Sky vodka because I know that bitch is drunk. So I'm just like, what do I do with my feet? I gotta hide it. I'm wearing flip flops.
You're when he's like, your toes go like this.
He's just like, no, don't look at him. Don't look at him.
Oh my God.
I don't know why weird things happen to me, but weird things happen to me, and I can't help
Weird
it.
things happen to me too. Today I was reminded about how. Wait, I'm talking about my work now. Anyways, moving on.
What?
wanna
Just tell
talk
the
about it.
story.
Yeah, just say it.
Well, it's too long.
Nope. We got time.
We
Yeah,
got
I mean,
Okay, so there's this regular customer we have, and while I think when my hair was blue, she came in and she was like, "I really like your hair. It reminds me of my niece. She's dead now."
What?
what the fuck?
I'm not done. She was like, "Yeah." I'm not. It's not funny.
It is. Keep going.
No, if I keep going, going. It's not gonna be funny anymore.
Okay, just go. Keep going.
All right, go ahead.
So she was like, yeah, she was hanging out with these boys, and they like got her drunk, and they raped her, and then they killed her, and then she was like, yeah, but she used to dye her hair just like you. Be careful out there. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's
It was your delivery.
Yeah, like it's like straight up monotone. Just
Yeah.
I'm sweating over here laughing.
yeah.
You know that is.
It's
that's
sad, but like the way she said it, and it's kind of like trying to be like, your hair is blue. I'm gonna tell her about this story to make her get scared and not color her hair blue anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna color my hair blue again, but nothing other than that. It was just like I feel like she didn't have to tell me that, but I guess it was like a warning as a young female, as a young woman.
I can't.
She's telling me to be safe. She cares about me.
I can't.
Oh my God.
Anyways, let's talk about your dessert, Sylvia.
I'm sorry, Sylvia. Did you finish your other meal or no?
Oh, we're still on the salmon.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I can't turn on the fan. The fan's too loud.
Well, you fanning yourself is loud.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Should I just skip to dessert then?
No, keep going.
No, keep going.
No.
I want to hear dessert.
We will.
You're gonna hear it. Let's hear about that.
Okay. The next one then is baked chicken wings instead of fried.
Ooh.
So you don't feel bad.
See, you was about to skip that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, we
I
need
just
to
made
hear
it
this.
too. So this one you need like the party pack from Costco, like the ones that come in threes, all the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what you have to do, just overnight you marinate it in some olive oil, salt and pepper, right? So that way it gets that flavor in. And then the next day, just kind of pat it dry. And then you coat it with like a flour mixture of flour, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder, and then salt and pepper. And then you just kind of dip it and you shake off the excess and literally just pop it in the oven. And if you can, just flip it every 15 minutes so that way it kind of cooks evenly. But that's all you need. And it comes out.
I'm not going to flip it, but go on.
You don't have to, yeah.
I wish
It's so good. Like you just pop it in, leave it, forget it. And then you can eat it naked or you can toss it in.
I prefer to have clothes on when I eat.
Yeah. Try it naked. It's pretty good. It's very, you get a nice little breeze.
Liberating.
Sometimes you just gotta eat a wing with your boobs out.
Exactly. Free the nipple.
Y'all are sluts.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? It's not my fault, okay?
Hey, that might be another fetish. Sorry, keep going, Sylvia.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm not going to deny anything. I am what I am. It is what it is.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about naked chicken wings. Duh.
Yeah.
Live free, die young.
Probably really go with it. Mumbo sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they don't have that here, so.
No, they don't. Yeah. But you can
That's
make
so
your own.
sad.
How do you make that? Just like red food coloring and like sauce.
Sugar.
It's like a little
What?
bit of ketchup with sugar, water, hot sauce, I think, and
That sounds right.
simple apparently. But it's just better, honestly, when you get it at the dirty Chinese food store in DC, and
After
they
you've
like
been
double
day
fried
drinking.
your wings, and yeah.
Okay, let me ask you.
sauce.
Let me ask you this, because I know people are talking about like, oh, mumbo sauce. They made mumbo sauce, right? But every time I get mumbo sauce, it's from Chinese takeout.
Yep.
So I don't know what mumbo sauce they're talking about, but the only mumbo sauce I know is from the Chinese takeout.
Yeah, that's all I know too.
What do you
So
mean?
they
That's where I usually get it from. But they have their own little They made a look at this.
Okay, Superman.
they have a little They have a bottle now. They have bottled mumbo sauce.
It's not the same though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good though. I mean,
Is it?
I like it. Are you saying you've never had it?
Yeah. I've never had the store-bought one. Maybe I'll buy it.
I've never had the store-bought one.
Maybe we
I'll
should
send it to
ship
you.
some to yeah.
It's
Or
okay.
off Amazon.
I'm coming there one day.
Damn, you making
When's?
that guy rich.
Who? Kirkland?
No, who's Kirkland?
Jeff Bez. How do you say
Like
his last
Costco
name?
Kirkland? Bezos?
Costco.
Bezos.
Bezos?
Costco's Kirkland.
Pesos.
Beso. But let me just Jack, Julia, you look like you from the 70s show right now with your hair and your patch.
What do you work at the photo hut?
You're like
I'm the
Jackie.
hippie.
Jackie from
The 70s show?
the 70s show.
Oh yeah. And like with the flannel and everything. Yeah.
Good.
Mhm.
She's a bad bitch, and she knows it.
Anyways, go on, Sylvia. Sylvia's just shocked right now.
What?
You shouldn't be shocked, Sylvia. You listen to the podcast.
Also, you've known us for 18 years.
That is true. Oh my god.
She was there when I was born.
She delivered you.
Yeah, I probably did, you know. I cut the umbilical cord and everything.
Your dad and Sylvia are you like cutting it together?
What the fuck?
Hold it tight.
Is that how that works? You have to hold it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On both ends.
Did you see my video? Vinny was cutting it.
No,
It
I
happened
thought
fast.
I thought you just be like,
I recorded my labor video.
Oh my gosh, I have to see it.
Yeah. You
Let's
can
have
see it.
a screening party. I'll bring the
Then you
projector.
don't- You're not even gonna want to have a child when you see that
Oh, I don't.
orangutan.
Nope.
Are you calling your child an orangutan?
My vagina.
Oh.
oh my god.
I was even telling the nurse, I remember a few things because I was drunk. I mean, not drunk, sorry. Drugged up. I was just like, does she look like an orangutan down there? I was like, doesn't my vagina look like an orangutan? And she was just like, trying not to laugh. I saw her face. She's like, no.
Was Vinny and Mommy in the room
They were there, yeah.
when you said that?
Man, I was drugged up. I don't know who the fuck was there. They told me I would be pushing, once I start pushing for 10 pushes, afterwards, afterwards, I pass out.
Wait,
I'm so tired.
I have a question about pregnancy.
I think we should do that another segment.
But I'm really curious.
Okay.
Okay,
do it
fine.
really
Just go.
quickly.
So I was thinking, I'm sorry. For some reason, I was thinking about how you're a mom, and I was like, holy shit. She literally pushed a child out of her vagina.
Can't believe it either.
Wait, so where's the question?
I'm getting there.
This was supposed to be quick.
This is supposed to be quick. Okay, go.
Yeah. I was like, that must really hurt. You didn't have the anesthetic before, right? You were had it in the
No.
middle of giving birth.
Yeah, I had it.
She was like,
after.
wait, let me get some of that.
Yeah, for a minute.
Let me get a shot. It's round for everybody. Round the table.
I couldn't hold it on. I couldn't because I wouldn't open fast enough. So I wouldn't dial it fast enough. So for 19-20 hours, I was pushing.
Would you eat your placenta?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
No, I didn't.
Why not?
No, I said, would you?
Put it in a pill.
I would have if somebody would have put it in a pill for me. Yeah, they said it's
Oh.
good for your body.
I would do it.
Roxy ate her placentas.
That's because she was
Okay.
fucking hungry.
Anyways, did it really hurt?
Yes, it did.
So why did you want to not use the drugs?
Because I was
Drugs.
afraid that they say that the epidural, if they register it wrong, your
Paralyzed.
spine could not work. Yeah, you'll be paralyzed.
For life?
Can't you
And-
sue them for that?
Yeah, you can. You have to sign a waiver.
Yeah, you sign shit so that you can't sue them.
That's why I was forcing myself not to do it. But your mother's history of pregnancy is the same as mine and yours. So you will probably have a hard time
Yeah, I already know I
dilating.
am.
So
They're gonna have to cut me open.
don't. I mean, try not to. Your mother was forcing. She was like, "Can you just do a C-section?" I was like, "Bitch, this is you gonna cut me open?"
Oh my
She's like, "You look like you're so much in pain."
She went through it
didn't
4 times. She should know you are.
She just didn't want me to be in pain for that long. She was like, "I can see you." She's just like getting scared.
Well, her baby's having a baby. It's an emotional moment.
I
That's
guess.
I'm gonna
That's
cry.
true.
Anyways,
Okay. Sylvia.
please take your boob out wings.
I'm sorry.
God.
Excuse me? Wait, what?
You gotta eat your wings with your boobs out.
Yeah, naked wings.
Damn, y'all are different.
Okay, sugar baby, virtual sugar baby. What are you talking about?
Y'all are nudists.
So why, Julia?
Okay, go ahead, Sylvia. Sorry.
Okay, ready? This is the only side dish that I have. This one, it's actually really nice during like the spring and summer because it's a lot of fresh veggies, and you don't have to do much. Again, you're gonna chop all this shit and just throw it in a bowl. So it's a southwestern corn salad, which is gluten-free and vegan.
Love corn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at my nails, by the way. Yeah.
That's okay.
You're exposing yourself.
Yeah. So you're gonna take a can of corn, can of black beans, then cilantro. You're gonna chop up some red bell pepper to give it like that color. Do you know what pasilla or like poblano peppers are?
No.
Like a,
No.
It looks like a very dark, big version of a jalapeno, but it's really good when you grill it and then you chop it
Nice
up.
and smoky.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I like
And then
watching
you
videos
have-
like that.
Yeah, and it's just like it brings a nice little bit of heat to the dish. And then you're gonna add lime juice, chipotle chili powder, cumin, and then salt and black pepper. And
She
then
don't like cumin.
together.
I don't. I was gonna say that.
You can omit it. So it's just adjusting seasonings to your taste. So you can coriander, which is like the seed of the cilantro. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But it's really
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll try that, but without the cumin.
yeah.
Wait,
Well, cumin, yeah,
what does it
it's
taste
bitter.
like? Why don't you like it?
I just don't like the taste.
I don't know
what
why
the
she
taste is.
doesn't. Last year when we did Verdana's birthday, I put cumin in all the shit.
Asshole.
And Jay was like, "Oh, that's good."
I mean, as long as it's not so prominent, because in Indian dishes
It's
they
prominent.
really are. So I was just like,
Yeah.
No.
Maybe I like it then.
Like if you add too much, it's really overpowering sometimes.
yeah. And Indian dishes
It's like-
mostly have a lot.
Yeah.
I think for like Tex-Mex type foods, like it gives it that extra little oomph.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm. Maybe the
So
powder
if
version.
if you do like a little sprinkle of it, or just replace coriander, and then you'll get more like a tangy floral taste, like the cilantro.
Okay.
So I think you'll like that one better. But you just
I will
toss
try
it,
it.
let it marinate. Like all the flavors will marinate for like 2-3 hours, and it's really good. Or you can just eat it fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple, right? Not bad. And
Well,
then
I'm gonna see if it's simple, because if Vinny can make it, then it's
Yeah.
simple.
yeah,
Wow.
important.
Yeah.
No,
you should
'cause he
do
gets all
all
like,
of them.
yeah,
You
I'm
should
gonna
make him
make him
do all
make
the
it.
dishes.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna make him do it.
okay.
But he's gonna be like, "Can you help me? Can you tell me what's next?" Sorry, go on.
I think you should be able to do it. I don't think it's bad, because I used to be very complicated and just like, I was a complicated like cook before, but then I realized that it doesn't have to be complicated for it to be really good. That's
Yeah, it's more intricate, because you just kind of started, right? Usually once you leave, like once you're done with the classes, or you're fresh from school, you're
Mhm.
just so like intricate with like step-by-step stuff. So
Yeah. It's a lot,
shit
but then
happens.
you start to kind of mold and develop into your own like style of cooking.
Yeah.
And then once you have that, it's just like, oh, you can turn every dish into like, your own, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your style of cooking?
What's my style? Is that what you, okay. My style is, shit, I don't have one. It's just
A style of cooking? Oh,
whatever my mood is that day. Like,
that's
What was
true.
your mood today?
chilling the fuck out and not doing anything. So,
Oh, okay.
but no, like,
What was your most recent style?
well, I'll do something for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a bolognese, and then I'm gonna beetroot focaccia. So I made a focaccia last week, but I
What
want to
is
add
that?
which one? Bolognese. It's literally reduced spaghetti sauce, but it's really good because the flavors are more intense, and you have to cook it for 3-4 hours.
Oh.
What's the other one?
The
Oh,
focaccia.
focaccia. So it's like bread, but it's a very dense but fluffy bread.
I like fluff.
Last week like a garden focaccia, but I want to add beetroot to it so it becomes like a pink bread, and I want to experiment with that. So yeah, I'm gonna make that tomorrow.
I struggled with making bread one time. Remember I sent you, I was like, teach me how. Because I thought I did everything step by step, but I don't know how I effed up.
Shoot, it could have been the temperature in your house.
Yeah, it
Oh.
really depends on the. Remember, I think I told you it depends on the weather. You can make the recipe exact to the T, but if that weather is too humid or too dry, if you don't add enough flour or water, then it will not completely, but it could. You can have varying results depending on the day.
Oh.
If your flour is a little bit older, you might have to add more water, or
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I don't know, but it just,
Yeah, bread's so temperamental.
yeah.
Well, I never made one ever again because it came out hard rock. And I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore.
Did you use yeast?
I did use yeast.
Did you let it
But
rest?
I think so. They told me to put hot water and just put it in a
You didn't put
little
sugar?
bowl.
You know what you did then? I think either you
Killed it.
Yeah, too much hot water.
It might have been too
Oh.
hot.
Water was too hot. I'm sorry. It has to be like 110 degrees.
You know what? I think so, because I think you told me some type of degree or something. Like, you're supposed to do this. I'm like, well, I'm not doing it anymore because that's too complicated for me.
No,
Okay, if
yeah.
you put your hand under the water and it's just like warm, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Be like, oh, ouch, that's hot. It should just be, oh, okay, it's kind of warm, right? Because you don't.
You could take it.
Yeah, think about like the temperature that you give Verdana in a bath. It's not too hot, right? It's just kind of like warm.
You be scolding that child.
Never mind. Never mind.
I take a shower with hot water, so she takes a shower
not
with
you.
me.
Not you. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Just normal children, just
Or like Mackie.
yeah, Mackie. I don't think you would.
Okay. No, I don't.
Yeah, just kind of like.
I make it.
God.
I freeze him.
Oh my God, what are you doing to your children?
You're incriminating yourself.
Yes.
Cut this out. Cut this out.
You're gonna be the lady that leaves her kid in the store.
Oh my God.
Wait, I think was the kid that they left in the store, right?
Yeah, they forgot me. I got lost somewhere.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
This one is laughing so hard over here.
Wait,
It was in the Philippines.
At?
You.
Dang, you got lost in the Philippines.
In the SM mall.
I don't know
That
if you
mall
were
is
the
big as
original
fuck.
child. I don't know. They probably swapped you out with another.
I am not Jean.
I mean, you might be, but like, I don't know, man.
No,
we
I
need a blood
almost-
test.
I almost got lost a couple times already. Like, I think when we were in China, I mean, not China, Japan,
Mm.
the metro area where we were trying to go inside for the airport, I was just playing around and I jumped out. And all I saw was our mother was like, come back in, hurry up, come back in. And I was just like, la, 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 and I jumped back in right when it closed.
Oh my God.
What an asshole. We need a blood test.
You're a little bitch.
I don't know. You know, when you're little, you don't know.
Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways. How about that dessert?
Let's try it. Let's get dessert. One is gluten-free. It can be vegan or it can just be like vegetarian depending on those beliefs, even though I don't think honey is really killing bees because whatever. Anyway, so inside you're gonna use coconut milk, the one in the can, not the one like where you purchase in a carton, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
Thailand stuff, that good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like stick that in the fridge and let the cream part solidify. So when you open it, you want to remove that hardened part. You want to leave that liquid out. And then what you're going to do is just literally whip it up. And then you're going to add cocoa powder if you want. You can get fancy, add vanilla extract. If you want it like sweet, you can add either honey, agave, or manuka. So manuka is just like a tree honey for people who don't believe in eating honey, but want something sweet, or agave. And then you just whip it until you get kind of like medium to stiff peaks. And that's it. And then you stick it in the fridge, let it get a little bit hard, and then it'll
It's
be
like a mousse.
yeah.
I'm gonna make
Oh,
that. I'm putting that on my shopping list.
Yeah.
Wow.
I already have that can, so.
Oh.
You just pop it in the fridge overnight. So that way it will separate. And then when you open it, what side you open, either the liquid will fall out or you just have to carefully scoop out the hardened cream part.
Oh, what if I put it inside a bowl
Then do
and
that.
just let it sit in
Oh,
the
you
fridge?
can
Can
do
I do
that.
that?
Yeah.
I've
Just
never
so I
tried
could
that,
see.
but yeah, it could work. Yeah. And then like whatever, if I don't know if the water will come up top or vice versa, and then you can kind of pour it out and then just
Mhm.
directly in the bowl.
Okay.
I'm making this week.
Yeah. I've actually heard of people using aquafaba too. So I don't know
What's
if
that?
this, but that is literally chickpea water. Whatever comes out of the can, save that water. And if you whip it, I think for like
Oh, I've seen that.
10 minutes, it becomes actually a meringue.
Oh,
And then
like egg whites.
we'll use it. Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't
So
tried
you
that
don't need
myself. but-
eggs.
No, yeah, you can do chickpea. And then you can use the chickpeas for like, I don't know, hummus.
Yep. See?
Hey, that's 2 meals
Love
right
hummus.
there.
Yes.
We love hummus.
I wonder if I can do like a cinnamon. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do like
Ooh,
a cinnamon.
That would
Yeah.
be good too. Yeah.
Ow.
Cinnamon and honey.
And then I like to garnish it with like a little
Shaved chocolate.
dusting of cocoa powder, or you can do like matcha or something, and then put like a little
Matcha.
frozen raspberry on top. Because
Frozen raspberry.
yeah, when it comes out of the freezer, and then it starts to become a really pretty, like, I don't know, it's like it looks like frostbitten almost, but it's just pretty to defrost. So
Okay, hear me
That
out.
sounds
Hear me
good.
out. Never mind. I guess it wouldn't work.
what?
No, just say it.
Because I was like thinking, because you said matcha, and I was like, oh, I could do a matcha one too.
You can.
And then I was like, how could I do a Thai tea one? I don't know. I could figure it
Be
out.
able to do a Thai tea, because Thai tea is like it's just a tea bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
Can
can
you use
you
the
can make
cream
like a
on
Thai
top?
tea syrup.
Oh, yeah.
A 1-to-1 ratio for simple syrup. So technically, it can be your sweetener and your flavor
Flavorer.
flavorer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then yeah, I think you can do that.
I know we're talking
Yeah.
about healthy stuff, but I'm going to try and make char siu this weekend.
What?
What are you
I
gonna
have
make?
a question.
Char siu.
What's char siu?
The like Chinese pork that's like roasted.
Oh,
And it's like savory and a little sweet. Sorry.
Yes, that's good.
okay, go on.
Go ahead, Joya.
Julia.
Do you eat healthy all the time?
Do I? Oh no.
I was gonna say you met Sylvia. I think I'm chowed down with Sylvia.
Why did she go like this?
Because she forgot. She had to
Because-
think.
Yeah.
No, I eat healthy. I would say like 80 to 90% of the time. But I have days when I just eat like ice cream and things like that. But I track my macros because then I know exactly what I'm putting into my body. I know that I'm always in a calorie deficit.
Mhm.
That's the only way to lose weight. It's not going to be, running like 2 hours a day and then eating McDonald's like every meal. It doesn't work that way. You have to really calculate how many calories you're putting inside of your body. So if you guys want me to do it, I can calculate all of your macros for you and tell you how many calories you should be eating. Oh,
I'm insecure.
I've never used it, so.
Wait, you're a certified what?
Nutrition coach.
Hey.
Wow.
All right.
There
Just
you
be my life
go.
coach.
Yeah.
What's your
better
guilty
just-
pleasure food then? If you
Correct.
It would be ice cream. Like,
Hmm.
I love ice cream. It's the Magnum double chocolate raspberry one.
Have you tried the
wow.
hazelnut one?
I've tried the
No.
hazelnut one.
I
Okay.
can't
it's
find
good.
it anymore, but that was my favorite one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It
yeah,
tastes
I
like
love
the Ferrero Rocher.
Ooh, yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna try to find
Again,
it.
we're getting fat now.
Yeah.
I see. My thing is, like, when I was working out a lot and I was slightly eating healthy, I didn't really count because I did not like to count.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
all I would eat the same thing. So
Yeah.
I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna stick to what I know. But recently, I just been eating fat as fuck,
Yeah.
especially this quarantine. And yeah,
No, yeah, I did the same thing. Like when I had lost 80 pounds, I was just eating boring. Like everything was,
Yeah,
Doesn't have
like-
to be boring.
yeah.
everything is bland. Like,
Yeah.
And then I ate
It
again
just
and I gained it back.
Mostly, the best way to go is to fill yourself first with protein. So whatever your weight is in pounds, that's how many grams of protein you should be consuming every day. So what protein does is it helps you build lean muscle,
Mhm.
and you're gonna fill the rest with healthy fats and then carbs. So it's just that's why I drink like a protein shake every day. So it helps like curb my hunger.
yeah.
I need a snack.
I
Yeah.
used to, when I was trying to be healthy, all I did was for the morning time was a smoothie,
Hmm.
a protein shake, and then I would just eat like a Cliff Bar before I went home, and I would eat avocado, eggs, and quinoa. That's it.
Oh my
That'd be
gosh.
like
That
my
sounds
food.
boring.
But it was good to me. Like, put a little salt in the, just put salt everywhere. It was good.
Yeah.
Lime juice.
And I would only eat big dinner time in a way.
Yeah.
So everything else would be the same. And then
Mhm.
for dinner time, I'm like, oh, let's change it up. So,
Yeah.
And it
but
doesn't
now,
cheat
okay.
meal. It's just however you want to spread it out throughout the day, whether you want to do intermittent fasting, one big meal. It's just it comes down to calories. So it
Yeah.
it depends on, and it doesn't have to be exact. So for me, I consume between 1,800 to 2,000 to 2,100 calories a day. So it just really depends on your activity level too. And
Yeah.
then of course
That's definitely low now. So,
yeah, I mean, but the thing is, you burn calories just eating, breathing, doing all of that, even just like random stuff, like walking to the car, or, walking around. So you
Yeah.
have to kind of factor that in. But I mean, yeah, it was kind of tedious to track it, but I have to. Yeah.
yeah, I can't. I tried plenty of times, just didn't work. I don't know. It's just sad.
Hey man, it's all right. You're gonna get your life right.
Yeah, exactly. With these healthy recipes.
Well, let's catch up with you. How have you been?
Oh, shit. I've been kind of I've been busy, I think, with the kids. But yeah.
You have kids?
Oh, no. I'm babysitting and my sister's kids, so one niece and one nephew. And yeah, I've been in Maryland during the lockdown instead of Virginia. So I'm just waiting until June 8th hits because that's summer break for Maryland, I think, for elementary school.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go back. But I will be honest, I've been looking at apartments in San Diego, and I want to move in July.
You want to move back?
Yeah, like fuck this place right now.
Wait, how long have you been back to the East Coast?
It's been a year now. I moved
Oh
back
wow.
Wow, it has.
last year April.
Oh
So
wow,
yeah.
I thought
that's
you
a
were
long time.
still
Why
in
exactly do you
Minnesota.
hate it here?
East Coast is
Um,
trash.
yeah, it is. I feel
Yeah.
like with my family, I just get so sucked in. I don't have my own life. You know what I mean? Like I can't live my own life, and it's just constantly revolving around them. Like I don't even have time to just listen to my own like 5 different voices in my head because it's just like, hey, can you help me with this? Hey, can you run this errand with me? And
Mm,
I'm sure you
Yeah.
guys understand too, especially being Asian. It's just like it's too much. It's too close.
yeah.
It's you can't be yourself. I feel like I'm in high school all over again.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Damn.
Yeah, every time I move back home, I'm just like,
No,
Anyways,
I mean, but you get it. It's just like I don't know. It just
yeah,
it sucks.
it's a bit much, especially like I don't know. Yeah.
And I feel like I can't date, like actually go out and see them. I'm just like, I feel like at 33, I'm gonna have to lie to my parents. Be like, oh, I'm gonna go get my hair cut for 5 hours, And
San Diego's beautiful.
Yeah.
If we had, you know, the jobs lined up there, we would definitely move there.
yeah, I've been looking at jobs, apartments, and it seems like the even studios out there, it ranges from I saw like 1,600 up to over 2,000. So I think it's just
Oh, that's kind of cheap.
what?
That sounds like here.
That
I
sounds
mean,
cheap though. A studio. Well, that's yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think. But
It starts here 2,100 2 years ago. Studio.
holy crap.
That's why I'm just like,
That's expensive.
it's expensive.
Yeah.
That's why I want to move there, but there's no jobs there.
I'm trying to move
Yeah.
to Vegas.
Vegas is cheap. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Vegas
wanted
is.
to move before the Raiders got there, but the Raiders are there now. So
It's going to be.
They've been there, yeah. They've been there for like a
Yeah.
year or two now, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Because
do
I
it.
had a Raiders fan person at the gym, and she tells me.
Oh.
God.
No, yeah. I mean, regardless, I still want to move there. I love it there.
Yeah, Vegas is really nice. I just miss everything about the West Coast. It's not
Oh
the
my
same.
God. Do you hear
Uh
her?
oh. Yeah.
Did you hear that?
What is happening?
Is that
She
my
screaming.
show? Because when kids scream, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we might have to wrap
so
this up soon.
yeah, let's
Thank you, Sylvia, for coming into our podcast and
Thank you for
giving us
having
your
me.
food knowledge.
Yep.
And maybe we'll bring you back if you want to and give us more
Mhm.
recipes.
Okay,
Hey,
sounds
or
good.
we could even do like a would you rather with Sylvia.
Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Our
okay.
happy hour, so it's kind of like just fun. Let's drink something and let's talk. Would you do
Down.
this or would you do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, this concludes another episode of Nobody Listens to Jay, the podcast. Thank you again to Sylvia for getting
Thank
us
you.
ready to get our lives right.
Mhm.
Hopefully we can do another episode of Get Your Life Right.
Get your shit straight.
Get your shit together, bitch. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Subscribe to our podcast.
We're gonna post the recipes on IG, so check us out.
Yeah, all that. All right, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.